Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment. You guys know what time it is.
It's time to react.
Yes, it is, brother. And what we reacting to today?
Episode 12, All of Us Are Dead.
All of Us Are Dead. This is the last episode.
Yes.
And I rarely say this, but I'm glad.
It's time.
It is time.
Yes.
With that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get into episode 12. All of Us Are Dead. Man, they got her here all by herself. Man, this show really know how to do it.
경사님 집은 저쪽 아니죠? 응. 효산 씨 다 태우나 봐요.
야, 서울대.
예?
다수가 살기 위해서
These kids, man.
Yeah.
대체 어디까지 잔인해도 되는 거냐? 지들 학교에서 그런 거 배울 거 아니야?
What happened to the guy, the YouTuber?
Never found out what happened to him.
Because he was on the bus with him, right?
Mm-hmm. Didn't they get captured? Oh, yeah, when they got to the street. Yeah.
누나, 저기.
뭐 있다.
At least daddy, his idea worked.
Yeah.
묶어놓은 거 같은데. 누가 이렇게 착한 짓을 해놨어? 10만인가? 10만이가 누구예요? 저기 또 있다.
They was still.
Wow.
Yo, they had still been.
All that time. Even
상태는
during the pre-recording.
아사 직전인 사람과 유사합니다. 잘 보존해서 이송해. 절대 놓치거나 손상되면 안 돼. 알겠습니다.
So they have to eat.
They were deteriorating.
Mm-hmm.
사방에 많아? 많이 오는 거야?
What the hell?
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯,
Damn.
일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 열하나.
Why are they running to the floor? See, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you running towards them? I'm done, man. This doesn't make any sense. The logic of the zombies just keeps changing. One minute they're just zombified, they waiting for a sound. There's no one making any sound, and they're running full force toward you.
됐어, 빨리 도망가.
됐어, 씨.
뭐해, 도망가라니까.
됐다고.
온조야.
씨발. 어째 여기서 다 끝날 것 같다.
내 뒤에 있어.
까불지 말고 뒤에 있어.
Girl with powers is sitting behind why they're
Waiting
struggling.
again.
Could have did that this whole time.
Right. Wow.
Where did that come from? Big boy right there. Eat all his food. We're just losing people, man.
우순아.
이럴 줄 알았어.
괜찮아. 괜찮아.
이럴 줄 알았어, 씨.
Another victim. Your powerhouse is sitting back there, stopping one at a time instead of running through these. I'm good.
선발 좀 떨어져서 학교로 온 거잖아.
먹어. 다 먹어버려. 왜? 배고프잖아. 죽여버려.
Damn.
She's trying to contain it.
Yeah, it's over, bro. She's gonna turn. She's gonna turn.
Yeah.
잠깐만 갔다 올게.
수영아.
야, 소영아야.
혼자 갈 수 있지?
뭐 어떡하려고?
먼저 가. 금방 따라갈게.
야 원조야.
This could have ended like multiple times. It's like they're prolonging it.
I don't
I
know,
saw like 3 or 4 endings already.
bro. And they're dying. You telling me you heard?
This is that we're not coming back on the air type of.
It's like, yo.
땀나요.
You stupid idiot. I would have said nothing. I'm keeping quiet.
땀나요. 왜 혼자 있어? 가자.
They don't learn. They don't learn.
마. 같이 가자.
You're eating
오지
dead
말라고
people.
했잖아.
I don't.
물어도 돼?
You can bite me. You hear this?
괜찮아, 땀나요.
원조야 괜찮아? 괜찮아? 남나야.
Let
남나야.
it go. They don't learn, bro.
야 반장.
They don't learn.
So you just gonna lose.
She gonna go back, follow two. Watch this look. Round 2, bite. I'm good, bro. I'm done, bro. This show, I'm done.
She walked away. That now we can leave.
I'm
she
done.
left. She's fighting it, and you guys are following her.
I had so much high expectation
The
for this
smartest
character.
thing she did the entire show, and they're following her.
Because only friendship can overcome this obstacle.
Don't do that.
I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know. This is ridiculous.
Let her go. Just let her go.
This is ridiculous. She has a red eye. She has these abilities, these powers, and we're just not gonna use them.
원조야.
아저씨,
너 괜찮아? 안 다쳤어? 아빠는? 아빠 만났어? 아빠 너한테 간다고 나갔는데.
They killed her?
I think so.
Why we couldn't see that?
That would have been
효산시
satisfying.
폭격에 대한 국회 청문회가 여야 합의로 무기한 연기됐습니다. 여야 원내대표는 오늘 공동 담화문을 통해 효산시 감염병 사태가 완전 종식될 때까지
청문회를 열지 않겠다고 발표했습니다. 국가안전보장회의는 오늘 효산시에 발효된 계엄령을 해제한다고 밝혔습니다. 집단 감염병 사태로 계엄이 선포된 지 3개월 17일째입니다. 하지만 추가 감염 우려로 효산 시민에 대한 격리는 지속될 전망입니다. 효산시 감염병 사태가 벌어진 지 4개월여가 지났지만 질병관리청은 정확한 바이러스 실체를 밝혀내지 못하고 있는데요. 여기에 잠복 기간을 알 수 없다는 이유로
Oh, there he is right there.
대한 격리 해제
Oh, okay.
반대
YouTuber.
의견을 냈습니다. 4개월째 격리
I guess so.
생활을
He was at the
하고 있는
facility.
효산 시민에 대해
Yeah.
전국 각지에서 구호 물품이 쏟아지고 있습니다.
For the most part, they would have died out anyway, the zombies.
Yeah.
Because they said, you know, need to, you know. That makes sense.
괜찮겠어? 갈 거야. 나도. 가자. 뭐야?
나 저거 못 버렸어. 준영아, 다음엔 한 박스 사다 줄게.
불빛이다. 뭐야?
반장,
나 아직도 반장이야? 좋다.
너 괜찮아? 어떻게 지냈어?
보고 싶었어. 니들 전부 다.
남나야.
보러 가고 싶었는데 그럼 안 될 것 같아서.
아니야, 괜찮아. 가자. 같이 가자.
여기 할 일이 좀 남았어.
무슨 할 일?
나 같은 애들이 몇 더 있더라. 몇 명은 학교 밖으로 도망간 것 같은데 아직 남은 애들이 있어.
너 좀비 아니야. 그런 말 하지 마.
학생이 그렇잖아. 어른도 아니고 애들도 아니고. 나도 그래. 사람도 아니고 괴물도 아니고.
아니야. 우리랑 같이 있자. 우리끼리면 괜찮아.
같이 안 있어도 우리 친구잖아. 맞지?
You know she gonna die eventually, right?
Yeah.
They gonna find
아니야.
dead.
맞아. 어디 있어?
So she was able to tame it.
우리
Yeah, she's
친구야.
eating one out there now.
그럼 됐어.
Cause I was bloodshot red last time and
It was the stress, you know what I mean? There's a lot
Yeah.
going on. You know?
Oh, okay, so emotions play a factor too. Gotcha.
I assume. You know?
Yeah.
Who knows?
나 다시 올게.
It's a good theory though. Yo.
We should learn how to use it now. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Jeez.
Jesus.
This show won't end.
It reminded me of the last time when I saw the first chapter of Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. It was like 4 endings in that movie. It's like, all right, can we? Where the credits at?
I was sitting there like, we sitting there waiting like,
Yeah. You gotta need that.
oh my gosh,
Man.
bro. You know what? This is a pointless episode. If it wasn't one, that last episode just ruined it for me. The whole experience just went down the drain.
He ain't lying.
You ready to review this thing?
I'm ready, bro. Let's get it.
Let's go in and get it. For those out there that's new to the channel that don't know how we like to review movies or TV shows, let me go and explain real quick. We like to talk about the good and the bad
break down our favorite scenes, and then give our grade.
And this is all obviously a spoiler because you probably watched all the episodes in.
Yeah.
So, Ronan, go ahead and start with the good, man.
I'm going to say this show does a good job of pulling from other different zombie movies and giving us different other elements of action movies, and then giving us those moments through certain characters and certain decision-making, which was really unique and stuff. And I like how they fused all of that into this one Korean show, like giving us their version of the zombie, but then showing that they're fans of American versions of the movies as well, which is real cool.
For me, man, it's a zombie movie, so it was really cool seeing how they, like you said, their take of it was, but in a different light, how they utilized the power when it was used correctly. It was very interesting seeing the suspenseful level of it, and the shock factor was there for a lot of things. Had you feeling it had a lot of emotions in the show. I like that about this, and the directing was really nice. Like, it was really good. For a zombie show, you got the feel for a lot of scenes, like that Michael Bay explosion. You got it had its elements in it. That was a positive for me.
All right, I'll say I like the choreography of the zombies. That was some unique
pop
stuff.
locking was dope.
Yeah, it was dancing, but survival, but attack. It was crazy, very fluid.
Yeah,
and very good physical body acting. It was pretty creepy the way the movements were, and that's not very easy to do. I would imagine.
Yeah,
but it was very new and different, and something I had never seen. I liked the setup. I thought the setup was unique and stuff like that, with the camcorder showing us what was actually happening, and then kind of going back with the teacher. So we got kind of somewhat of an origin, but not really.
Got you. I think I would say this one. I thought the acting was good. For the most part, it was very, very good acting among a lot of characters, especially the little girl. She really had me feeling some type of way. She was spunky, but she was still a kid. She had the emotions. And then when you see the teenagers in the high school and their emotions, even the bully, pissed off, mad at him the whole time. Phenomenal acting.
Yeah.
Did his job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even the kid that was scared, like the acting was there. It was there. It was a very dope experience watching these characters unravel themselves. You got any bads, bro?
Yeah, I do got a few. I will say that there are some inconsistencies with the zombie behaviors and then how the zombie rules work. They break them down, and then the rules are kind of broken and forgotten. And then also just, I guess, bad decision making with specific characters, to say the least, when you know the outcome and you have the answers, but you don't do anything with your solution. That's kind of where I'm at. That was my only nitpick.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The story, the script, very disappointing. It had its high points, but it had its low points, and it dragged, and it dragged, and it dragged. 12 episodes over an hour each, and it dragged for no reason. Just pointless situations. Like you said, the characters would do dumb things. And yeah, I understood in the beginning because you look at it like, yo, they're young. This is something new. I mean, we're in a zombie apocalypse. How are you supposed to act?
Right.
But when you make the same stupid mistake, you keep using friendship as a factor of survival tactic. And that's not it. And that's not the way. That's bull. I just can't get with it. It just takes you out of that realm. We were set in there. We were in there. We were ready.
Yeah.
And you just said, nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to do something else. We're going to make new rules for their abilities. Go ahead. I don't want to keep going.
No. You're good. Also, I feel like they did know what to do with certain characters.
Words right out my mouth.
Towards episode, I'll say, thank you, J3. Yeah, because I wanted, because 1 through 6 was nice. When we got to 7, the show started to change of pace. Like, we had cool little moments here and there, but it started to become filler. And it's like the series didn't really need to be that long. This could have been a mini series, but somewhere down the line, it feels like that they're moving this on, throwing something in to kind of set up a continuation bait. It feels like, because it technically was over, but they're gonna find some other resolution or something that we may have missed, or something that is gonna come out of nowhere that's gonna add to another story arc. But your main characters, you kind of wrote them off and you threw them into a corner because you did that effect of, we may not be coming back on the air, so you did the kill everybody off finale.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, well, we kind of grew with them, and they were learning, and the teams got together, and they built their foundation. The strategy was there, and it's like, throw it out the window. So it's like, oh man, like everything that you built up, you kind of ignored it and just erased it midway through the series.
Yep.
And midway through something like that, okay, you expect to happen at the end, but you did it in the middle of the show.
And that's what made it drag.
Yeah.
Back on the characters, man, the decision making, the inconsistency of abilities. We have the Prez, you know what I mean? She has this ability and she just chooses not to use it. I sat there and we watched them watch their friend get bitten by a zombie, hybrid zombie. They stood there coweling around as he attacked one of their members. It's a group of y'all, and he attacked one. Only one guy stood up and punched him while the rest of y'all struggled and cried. I can't get with it. It's at a point where it's like, this is ridiculous. You're not even trying. Why?
Strength in numbers, and y'all didn't even do nothing.
You didn't do nothing. Like, I understand the fear factor in the beginning,
but you could fight and still be afraid.
We're coming towards the end. Like, you encountered the same bully 4 times.
So you should know what to do by now.
And he kept coming back. They didn't know what to do with that character.
There's afraid, and then there's shock factor. You can still be afraid and fight. Yeah. And that should be all the more reasons to fight, because you're afraid. Your fear factor is going to turn into a strength at some point.
And when I see
it's a difference.
And I sit there and I think about it. Prez sat there, watched the girl take the blood off the stick, put it on a napkin, watch her go in there, poison the kid. Like, yo, all this stuff could have been avoided if y'all spoke up and said something. No one said anything. Y'all just huddled up and talked about love life, and that was cool. But the idea is like, yo, we're in danger, and y'all not spreading y'all knowledge that y'all know. You know there's half-breed zombies walking around that are obviously bad, and you're not even telling the group. People are getting split up and getting lost. You keep slipping. All this, like, get up. Like, yo, like, it's at a point where you have to bite the bullet and move forward. And I can't get over the idea that the dad, he came with the I Am Legend mission. He went through multiple hoops and hurdles and everything to get to his daughter. And he just gave up at the end. That was a terrible death, because all you had to do was open the gate and close the gate. Y'all would have been safe. I don't think they knew how to open gates yet. You know what I mean? That became a problem.
And what makes it, that's a great segue too. Good looking out. So the dad had a strategy. He had a plan. So when he did the thing with the flare, it worked, because it sent them to another direction.
And he just stopped running.
And locked the door. You gave them the exit, but you could have went with them too,
and could have popped it open
and threw it over, and they would have went the other direction. Home free. We out of here.
All right.
I watched a father give up on the kids and his daughter
for no reason,
and you made it to her. You got to her. So just like, wait, what happened? Like, what was going on in your head,
bro? Even the mom, she walked up to and then got bit, bro. The teacher, she went and saved a girl who committed a crime and got bit
for no reason.
It was no reasons. Like, these adults abandoned the kids this whole movie. All the adults abandoned the children.
I also agree on what you said a couple minutes ago about no one said anything. The communication was very lackluster, and it was like you guys had all the technology and resources to your advantage. You guys are able to do it. Everyone was healthy and well-being. You can talk. You guys are talking all these other times, but when stuff went down, you guys got quiet and let things happen that could have avoided. You guys could have actually been rescued, and you could have saved the other people that were in the school if you guys had talked. But because you guys were on top of the building, you said, freak them, let's get out ourselves. And then karma works. You guys got left behind because you didn't speak up about the people that were inside. That could have made it.
Keep going full circle.
Yeah.
Let's talk about favorite scenes and bad scenes. What you got, bro?
My favorite scene is when we get to the cafeteria and it goes down. That was a pretty cool setup. That was
the library. Yeah. The whole.
And that was a great setup for an action sequence. Like the way they did that, it was raining, so it was slippery. It was kind of claustrophobic, so it's kind of hard to maneuver. The water's wet. The sprinklers went off. So it's like, oh, dang, they may not get out of this one. And then the library scene, too. Yeah, those are my two favorites. So I've never seen a zombie apocalypse scene in a library and a cafeteria. That was dope. Yeah. The whole school setting was tight, and it made sense for something of this nature. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. My best parts of the whole show was literally the lieutenant and his deputy.
Oh, okay,
and the little girl and the baby. That just it brought love to my heart, and it was just so fun and relaxing just seeing them go in and get that kid and get on you got the little baby, then you find the truck, and then you like, yo, I loved every bit of that. The whole chemistry between those two, you know, I really dug that 100%. Honestly, them and Big Boy were my favorite characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the National Guard scene stuff was dope. We got a little raid action here and there. That was pretty cool. SWAT team and stuff like that.
You got anything you didn't like scenes?
I will say one of the scenes I didn't like involves the father, the main character, when that caused it, the one that created the whole virus and everything. I thought he was going to play a bigger factor when we got to that threshold of like episode 7 through 8.
Whining it, man.
Yeah, because
he was normal, bro.
They kept bringing him up and they kept referring to him. I'm thinking he's going to be a factor. He's going to kind of be like a Nick Fury and kind of guide us through this whole nightmare that he created. And he was going to help them, even though he was kind of a hybrid, but he still was going to kind of anchor them through it. And then with the abilities and the strength and the knowledge that he had, I thought he was going to navigate kind of the anti-hero role. Because he's bad. This is his fault. But we understand his intentions because you guys built him up. But I'm looking at it like he's going to return and help out when the cop came and when the National Guard came. He was going to fill them in and the information was going to get out. He was going to tell the news and broadcast. This is what I thought it was going to play out. It was going to get out, and then
he died way too
maybe
soon.
He would have got executed due to what they found out, or because of the fact that they couldn't trust him and he was going to turn on them.
Yeah.
He could have died out of fear factor from the point of view of the National Guard. That's what it was looking like. So that was a whole nother way it could have went, but it didn't go that way. Like he gave up too.
Yep. For no reason.
So it's like, man, you started it and then you didn't want to finish it.
He just let them. Like,
so I'm like, all right,
go to the school, get my notepad. How about you come with me?
You had the power, you had the knowledge, you did the experiment, and then just said forget it. So it's just like, man, that would have took the show in another new direction had he had been the centerfold.
I was expecting to see a standoff between hybrid zombies versus hybrid zombies, and I got nothing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the worst scene to me, honestly, has to do with the auditorium that leads to the father. They had to push these carts, right, to get to that door.
Okay, yeah.
And they were struggling. And I didn't understand why. And I'm like, you have this hybrid sitting here. I don't want to hear she had no power. No, she had her powers. She had her abilities. She could have pushed that herself. She had strength.
Yeah.
And
we saw it on display multiple times.
She didn't use them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I just have a problem with that. I have a major problem with that. It's like you have this weapon here and you don't use it. Now, if they had cleared it up with just little things, the more I transform, the more I have a hunger. I can't just do it. Then I would have understood. But that wasn't spoke of. So we have this girl here with all these abilities, and she can handle things. She literally took out the whole row of zombies, but she let one just bite and get the human get bit, the friend, and he died.
Yeah.
Like you have speed, you have strength, and you're not utilizing your power. We just watched her jump off the roof.
Right.
What's going on? That's where I end. Let's go ahead and give this thing a grade.
Let's get it.
All of Us Are Dead started off with a bang. And then the smoke cleared. And then there was just empty space of continuous drag on. Rough Riders. And for me, it was fun. It had some shocking moments, some memorable moments, and something that I can take from this movie if I decide to make me a zombie film or write a zombie film. There's a lot of elements in here that they adopted, that they enhanced, that I will take and adopt and enhance because it was very clever and very unique.
That's how you do it.
So I do love that aspect. But as an overall, I would never go back and watch this because I don't have time. I don't want the gray hairs to deal with these kids and their scenarios. I'm going to give All of Us Are Dead 2.5 stars.
Okay. I had fun with the show. It loses its steam around episode 7. It kind of just felt like filler to me, and I just wanted to finish it, not because I was engaged, but I just kind of wanted to get through it. But in the beginning, you have my setup, you have my interest, and then you had a great story beginning, but it lost its way midpoint. I think the directing and all that stuff around, all the technical stuff is really great.
Yeah.
It's just the story and then the character decisions that kill the momentum and the excitement as it goes on. And it just felt like a filler finale. Like they were rushing because they didn't know what they wanted to do. This would have been better off as a limited series. And if they wanted to do that, they should have just split it up and kind of gave us a proper to be continued conclusion and then gave us another continuation. But overall, I think the show is decent at best. I give it 3 stars. I give it 3.
That's what it is, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the review, the discussion, and the reaction to episode 12. Hope you guys watched all the episodes and watched the journey and watched our facial expressions change from beginning to end.
Yeah. Is it done?
Man, woo! If you're new to the channel, go ahead and push that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video. And do not forget to share Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also, follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
All the above.
I'm J3.
Roninjoegenji.
Woo!
Ninja Assassin.
100,000 subscribers.
We're coming, y'all.